Instagram search is becoming the next big thing on Instagram, and alongside Instagram Reels will be the best two ways to grow your account extremely fast entirely organically. Over the years, Instagram have slowly been improving the search capabilities on the platform. Starting out, you could only search for someone's username and then their name. However, now they've built a massive machine that allows you to search for content similar to Google or YouTube, which means as a creator, if you understand how the search engine works, you'll be able to play in its favor and gain thousands of highly targeted followers per week from your content being found through search. And this could help you get content that you post once and then gets found for weeks, if not months, into the future, similar to blogging or YouTube. And like anything, if you jump on this early and learn how this works now, you'll have a massive advantage over everyone else. Will be able to get a nice boost in your growth, and that'll help you over the long term. But how does it all work? Well, luckily, Instagram has just posted a blog post going over this in detail, so you don't have to spend years guessing trying to figure it out. How kind of them. Let's not waste any time and dive straight into the article. So here's the article breaking down how Instagram search works, and we're going to go through this. So it starts off with search on Instagram sorts through millions of accounts and posts to help you browse your interests. From nail art to interior design to dinner recipes, search is a place for discovery and inspiration. Now they talked about how they've shown how everything else works. Now they're showing how search works. Firstly, how we rank search results. So search is built to help you find accounts and topics of interest. It's different from feed, stories, reels, and explore because your input helps us figure out what to show you. That's a nice key difference. When it comes to content on the explore feed, Instagram are almost guessing what you're interested in based on what you've interacted with. So if you like a whole bunch of golf photos and then you go to the explore page, even if you don't type anything about golf in, you're going to see a bunch of that content because they're making predictions. Whereas with search, obviously you search for something, they show you the best results. Now, they say that we try to optimize search results by what's most relevant to you, whether it's a close friend, a creator you love, or ideas for vegan desserts. Let's say you're interested in finding pictures of space after seeing the blue moon. When you tap the search bar on the explore page, the first thing you see is your recent searches. As you begin typing in space, we show you accounts, audio, which is the audio from Instagram Reels, hashtags, and places that match the text of your search. In this case, results like space and hashtag space show up because space appears in their name. Now, they go on to add that in addition to the text you type into search, we use information from your accounts, hashtags, and places called signals to rank your search results. So this is similar to the explore page. Instagram will look at what location you're at, what content you've liked in the past, who do you follow, what content have you watched in the past, and then based off that, we'll rank search results. So if I search for something, it will come up in a different order to if you search for something based on what Instagram think you or I will enjoy. So the first thing they look at is your text and search. Pretty obvious. If you search about football, they're going to show you stuff about football. Secondly, your activity. This includes accounts you follow, posts you viewed, and how you've interacted with accounts in the past, which is pretty much what I just said. We usually show accounts and hashtags you follow or visit higher than those that you don't, which again is just an advantage to people that have built a bigger following because there's a larger amount of people that have interacted with them that you can then show up higher in those search results. So once you've built that authority of a following, this is another benefit, you will rank higher in search. And then thirdly, information about the search results, which pretty much just means popularity. So if your content is really engaging, gets a lot of likes, a lot of shares, and a lot of follows, chances are you're going to rank higher. Now, the cool thing about this article is the next part is how we help you show up in search. So usually when they put this content out there, they're using it from a user's standpoint as opposed to a creator's standpoint. However, it's cool that they've flipped the script and they're going to show you how to show up in there. So we understand that it's important if you show up in search results when friends or fans are looking for you. We want to make sure that it's easy for others to find your photos and videos. So here are a few best practices that you can use to help show up. Number one, use a fitting handle and profile name. Search results are matched by text. So if you use an Instagram username and profile name that fit the niche you're going for, then that'll help you grow faster. This is why you'll see on my account Cleverpreneur, which is my company account, where I post a ton of Instagram tips and tricks. You'll see my username is Cleverpreneur. However, my name is Josh Ryan, IG Marketing. So it doesn't matter if someone searches for my company, Cleverpreneur, my name, Josh Ryan, or my niche, IG Marketing, I will show up. So I'm showing up for my company name, my name, and my niche, which optimizes the amount of traffic I can get from search. Now the second one is include relevant keywords and locations in your bio. Same principle here, make sure your bio includes keywords about who you are and what your profile is about. So interestingly, nowadays with search, they go beyond just looking at your profile name and your username, which in the past was all that they did. But now they're also going as far as looking through your bio and seeing what keywords are you using, which again is why it's important to stack your bio full of keywords. Now, don't just write like all your keywords out in a list. You want to make sure it makes sense, but having those relevant keywords in your bio really helps. And on top of that, they said use relevant keywords and hashtags in captions. So for a post to be found in search, put keywords and hashtags in the caption, not the comments. This is an interesting point that I made like a 1-minute video about recently. So if you want to rank your content, so an individual post as opposed to your account in search, put your hashtags and keywords into the captions, not the comments, which is interesting. In the past, there was no real difference between hashtags in the caption or hashtags in the comments, but now they're confirming you get the added benefit of showing up in search results if you put them in the caption. And as far as I'm aware, the reach of having your content, having your hashtags in the caption and in the comments is the exact same. So you might as well put them in the caption to give you that added benefit. Now, onto the safety measures, and this is probably going to be quite important to read through and pay attention to, because a lot of people could breach different community guidelines, which means regardless of how SEO optimized you are, you won't rank on the search page or the explore page or the hashtag pages. So how we help keep accounts, how we help keep search safe. We avoid showing you accounts, posts, and hashtags that go against our recommendations, guidelines, and search results. We do this in a few ways. Accounts that post spam or violate our guidelines may appear lower in search results, and you may have to search their full username to find them. We also balance searches for sensitive topics with additional safety measures to make sure we don't show you related content that could be harmful. Accounts, hashtags, and posts that violate our community guidelines are removed from Instagram entirely, which prevents them from showing up in search. We will continue to make sure make search safer with features like information pop-ups. For sensitive searches, these pages provide links to verified resources for additional support. So a lot to digest there from just a single paragraph of text. If you are posting content that goes against the recommendation guidelines, this includes things like massive health claims, massive financial claims, violent content, overly sexualized content, a lot of things sort of in that sort of niche. I think you can often use common sense to apply to that. A lot of swearing also falls in there, profanity. You will not show up in search, or you won't show up as high. On top of this, if you are spamming or violating the community guidelines, your account in general will not show up at the top, and sometimes your account will show up dead last for your name, which is actually kind of crazy. And I've seen this happen to a lot of accounts recently who participated in loop giveaways to gain a massive following. And so they might have 500,000 followers on their account. However, because they were gained in a really spammy way, and because those people because the followers gained don't engage with them, Instagram consider them to be fake, and therefore put your account like bottom rung ranking. Even if someone searches your exact username, you still show up as like the lowest search result, which pretty much never happens for accounts with like 300, 400, 500K. So these people who have been buying these giveaways are just getting ruined. Now, on top of the recommendation guidelines ranking you lower in search and potentially removing you from search at all, and people who participate in loop giveaways getting ruined, they said that accounts that violate the community guidelines will get banned, and then they just obviously can't show up in search. So make sure you have a solid understanding of the recommendation guidelines and the community guidelines. I have made videos going over them, so you can go and check those out on my channel. But that's it for search. Now, moving down to the last part, it's how we plan to make search even better. So search was originally created to help you navigate Instagram. We are soon launching a series of improvements designed for inspiration and discovery. These changes make Instagram search more than just a way to find accounts and hashtags. We're moving forward to a full search results page experience that makes it even easier to go deep on your interests. The keywords you can use for search to search for content is expanding. We're currently focused on getting keyword search results right in English, and we'll add support for other languages in the future. We're also making search results better for exploration. For example, your search for space will show you space-related photos and videos too. This is especially helpful when you don't have an exact username or hashtag in mind when searching for a certain topic. So this is massive. It's almost like they're creating a searchable explore page. So in the past, you had the explore page, which was content Instagram think you like, and you had search, where you could search for accounts. But now they're almost bringing them together. So you can still search for accounts, and you can still go to an explore page where Instagram make predictions on what they think you like, but you're also going to be able to search your explore page as such. So you search a niche and see the best content in that niche looking exactly like the explore page. Like if we look at this here, they've searched in space, they've gone to top, and that looks like the explore page. So not only is this awesome for users because you get a better experience and get to better discover content, but it's going to be amazing for creators because creators can create content and rank on explore. Hashtags, they can get shared, they can have they can get sent off the platform, like people can link the content on other platforms, and you can now also show up in like a search ranking, like an SEO. So if you're creating amazing content, this is just an additional way to grow faster and faster and faster organically, and this is part of the reason why the gap between good content and great content is so massive, because people who have got slightly better content than everyone else in their niche get exponentially better returns because they're always going to be ranking #1 on Explore, on search, on all these new features and collecting up all of the marketplace. So it's just another cool feature that they're working on. We design all of our features to help you find things you love. We're constantly working on improvements to help you discover entertaining things to share with your friends. That is pretty cool. So this is a pretty awesome article. So in summary, here's what you need to know. So #1, Instagram search looks at usernames, bios, captions, hashtags, and places. So be sure to optimize those 5 areas to maximize your search results. #2, if someone has already seen your content, you're going to rank higher in their search results. This is why hitting the explore page is going to be more valuable than ever, because you can reach millions of people who may not instantly follow you the first or the second or the third time, but then when they go to search something in your niche, you're going to pop up much higher in those results because they've already been exposed to your content. Now, there's lots of things you can do to hit the explore page. I've covered them in lots of videos. I may make another one. Key point #3 is when there are a large amount of search results for one single term on Instagram, Instagram will then look at the popularity of the content and the accounts that are ranking for that search term to go ahead and sort them. So if you have more engagement, reach, followers, etc., then you will rank higher and again grow faster. Please note this only means real engagement. So if you are participating in loop giveaways, which is pretty much the same as buying fake followers, you are using massive engagement groups, etc., that is not real engagement. This will not benefit you, and if anything will work against you because it falls under the spam category. And if you're doing these things, you're just going to rank down the bottom for everything, even when people search your own name. So stop these shady activities and just focus on creating more interesting content that better serves your audience and showing up for them more consistently. And #4, the 3 best things that you can do to show up in search is a fitting username and profile name, relevant keywords and locations in your bio, and relevant keywords and hashtags inside of your captions. Not your comments, remember. You can't rank and search for your comments, you can for your captions. That's it for this video. I hope it helps. I hope it sheds some light on the changes coming to Instagram and how to make the most of this new feature and get a jump on the competition. If you enjoyed it and you want to get more free training on Instagram marketing and building a profitable audience, grab my completely free training linked down below, and I will leave a ton of other links in the description for the tools that I use on Instagram, my premium course, and if you want to book a call to potentially work with my agency if you are a business owner looking to grow your audience to generate more leads and customers. Currently only working with business owners. But that's it from me. See you in the next video. Hope it helped. Have a good one.